Well, let's pick up that with Sam Tarren. He's the new MP for Ilford South, Jermey Corbyn's former campaign manager. Morning to you. Thanks very much for joining us. So as former campaign manager, do you take the blame for some of what happened?
Look, I managed his second leadership campaign and you know, obviously there's got to be collective responsibility. I think everyone has to reflect, every single individual MP, everyone in the party, about what went wrong. You know, some of the trends in terms of losing support in our sort of former heartland areas are actually long-term patterns. And I think we just need to be honest and use this period of reflection over the next couple of months to really drill down and understand exactly what's gone on. You know, from my point of view, certainly having campaigned across the country and in nearby seats like Dagenham, which were only held by 200 votes, it's quite clear that people did feel that we weren't prepared to respect the referendum. And I think that the time we took to come to one conclusion or the other was also clearly a problem. What I would say, though, is that a load of aspects of our manifesto were pretty popular with people, but I think the presentation of it perhaps was a problem.
If they were that popular, surely you would have won the election.
But people don't just vote on a manifesto. In this election, they were clearly voting on Brexit. You know, Jermey Corbyn faced 2 years of total annihilation by the media, so that, you know, in many communities people believed a load of falsehoods about him, which meant that, you know, for many people they were angry and not prepared to vote for the Labour Party because of that reason. You know, on the flip side, obviously still hugely popular in cities, hugely popular amongst working class ethnic minority communities. And, you know, Labour's got to work out a way where we don't sort of go in a retrograde step on some issues, but manage to win back the hearts and minds and to be able to give hope and dignity back to those communities that not only voted for Brexit, but then for the first time ever in some of those communities voted for the Conservatives. And the thing that's really interesting is actually the majority of people in work did actually vote for the Labour Party in a lot of those seats. And indeed, I think there's an issue about intergenerational strategy, i.e. the vast amount, the historic numbers of young people voting for the Labour Party, even in some of the seats that we lost.
Your core supporters who have supported for years, people who've never voted.
No, but this is a really important point, because if you look at, even in those seats, a lot of the younger people did vote for Labour, but obviously the older people, particularly pensioners, didn't. So what I'm trying to say is it is a really complex picture. Just saying it was Brexit alone, just saying it was Jermey alone, isn't actually, you know, going to move us forward. We need to actually have a genuine period of introspection and thinking and look at not only the long-term trends, but how do we build that bridge without losing support in other parts of the country.